Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. With head coach Nick Nurse. This is the so he didn't know exactly what to expect. He does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that and will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Here is Flynn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Anunoby. They double him with James. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
MP passes to Bryant. And Bryant. Slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And there's the pass to Anunoby. They double him with James. Anunoby finds Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot up. And again, no good by Toronto.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Toronto calls timeout, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And that one's good. Beverly.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with...
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 14 points for MP. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Flynn dishes to Barnes. Back to Flynn. Passes it to Jackson. And the Raptors miss again. Here are the Lakers. This run now up to 22 points to 2. Lob pass to Bryant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Back to Flynn. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bryant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Flynn against MP. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
The 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 23.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Flynn. To the middle. Will it go? Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Malachi Flynn with the assist.
MP outside. And finish off by Bryant.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here is Flynn. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Siakam. And James pulls it down.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Outside Jackson. Here's Flynn. Off target from outside.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Flynn after the miss from MP. Anunoby finds Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
He misses the free throw. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for OG Anunoby. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And in terms of team members, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors. And the Raptors with the ball. Flynn the pass to Porter. Toronto working the ball around now. To the paint. The shot's good from Achua.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be. And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
He's
Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Ken Burge. Scotty Barnes comes in for Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Porter. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ryan is checked in for Jones. Patrick Beverly comes in for Toscano Anderson. MP's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Dennis Schroeder. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Flynn in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Raptors shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Jackson. Nunn against Flynn. Oh, Anunoby in position. LeBron dishes to MP. And finish off by Bryant.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, even more.
Flynn the pass to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, when he's this close to the bucket, he's dangerous. You got to find a way to keep Jackson away from the goal.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside Flynn, the pass to Siakam. Over Bryant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's 7 points for Siakam.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
MP against Jackson, and the dunk by James.
And man, can LeBron still get up at his age after all of those miles on his body in the NBA. Really impressive.
Anunoby passes to Flynn, and the rejection by James, and he's able to get it back. Anunoby kicks to Jackson. Clock at 6. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Lakers. Dishes to MP. The shot will not fall. Good D by Anunoby. Barnes outside. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Now, Anunoby. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Jackson misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's MP. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Flynn. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Walker's checked in for Patrick Beverly. The Lakers making a switch here. Toscano's checked in. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Poked loose. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road.
At the line,
I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. You can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Boucher finds Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-6 run. MP, good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't. Stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Porter dishes to Jackson. Shoots from 12. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He rifled that one in from distance.
3 points.
MP's got... .44.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Pass to Barnes. There's the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Barnes has got 5.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
MP against Jackson. MP, no good. And the Raptors shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Here's Siakam. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Raptors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And the Lakers with some changes. Jones checked in for LeBron. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Thomas Bryant. LA has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And the foul called on MP.
That's his third
foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Toronto, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness. One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
Both free throws good from Jackson. 15 seconds left in the first half. Here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Bryant. Patrick Beverly out there with MP. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Gabriel in at the 4 slot. The drive by MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Down the free throw, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The steal. Fast break, the Lakers. MP with the ball. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely...
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Shot clock at 6. Siakam. Nice D from Bryant. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there, has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
For Los Angeles, they have missed out on some chances at the line today, going 6 of 11. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 11.
And he's good on the second. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Looking to get back on track here. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his 4th personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
At the line for Toronto, Malachi Flynn. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's James. Banked in off the glass. James has got 8 points.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Outside Jackson. Over to the left wing. Flynn misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
MP passes to Bryant. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 13.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Pass to Gabriel. He kicks it to Beverly. MP against Flynn. MP passes to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Poked away and stolen by MP. James, that's a 2-pointer. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Back to Flynn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the animal.
Substitution on the court.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Bryant in the corner. Back to MP. Down low. Here's Toscano.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Anunoby kicks to Boucher. Anunoby passes to Barnes. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Lakers with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration. Even for a nanosecond.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect the road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah 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 feeling all this yeah 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 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 그 음악 볼륨을 키워둬 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it poppin' tags for the night yeah meet up extra early get it started yeah 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해 I don't recognize your friend's face 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게 원하면 함께 chillin' 내 폰은 100% tonight Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼 Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm searching Snap, ooh, snap, ooh 맘에 든 애를 bang Snap, ooh, snap 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어 야 넌 앞을 즐기지 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이 하루만 너랄게 we down for the night oh bass bumping right oh I done lost count oh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah 내 도착지는 space see me in the stars yeah 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들으 make the mood We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보단 흰 19개 하나에 500만원 이면 한번 계산해 500만원 next 19 that means I'm getting paid yeah grinding every day yeah 손으로 모아 play yeah yeah
히말라야 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 히말라야 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번에
We'll have even more from that T-Mac interview next week. You won't want to miss it. But now, more on the My Career mode. We hit up producer Ben Bishop to talk about this year's experience and how the mode is different from years past.
NBA 2K23 is here. That means fans are jumping into
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Jokic is out there with Brown, and it's Murray in at point. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. Murray, no good. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Beverly.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Los Angeles.
That free throw, no good.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them? To actually reach it.
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you got to love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, well done to finish that one.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, great.
히말라야 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 히말라야 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 히말라야 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 히말라야 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 버는 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah 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 feeling
Ben Bishop. Ben, welcome to 2K TV.
Hey Chris, thanks for having me.
Let's talk about the city. A big part of the narrative this year is winning over the fans. How did you guys come up with the storyline and that approach for 2K23?
Yeah, that was a big one for us because we did like the way that we started in 22, you know, integrating aspects of the city, but we felt like there was, you know, a lot more we could do with it. And so, you know, what you'll find this year is that, you know, when you're drafted, there are a lot of fans of your team that aren't necessarily enamored with you as the pick.
How y'all pass on Chef Owens, fam?
And so, you know, right from the beginning, you're kind of at odds with the fan base and you have to figure out, you know, ways to sort of win them over to your side. And so you'll find that the city is broken up in
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
So we'll look at the starters for the Wizards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Bill Barton is out there with Morris. And it's Gafford in at the 5 roaming the paint. Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for Los Angeles, number 11. At the line for 1.
And that one misses.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Indoors, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Morris kicks to Barton. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And good that time.
And we're getting to that time of year, a lot of all-star debate. Some buzz around MP maybe getting.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow.
Himalaya 눈더미 같이 쌓인 이들은 Himalaya 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 2번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah 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 feeling all this yeah 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 남기
factor. You're going to have to win them over. Now, one of the things I love most about my career is how you guys integrated college this year. Talk about the twist on it.
With college, we took a little bit of a different approach in that we let you experience it via flashbacks after you've gone a little ways into the NBA and into the stories. It's kind of fun, and it's a little bit of a twist for us in that now it's not the thing that kicks things off, but it's sort of a look back on how you got to where you are.
One of my favorite things is going from the city into the arena. It seriously gave me the chills.
You know, the NBA is at the core of my career, and you know, your journey as an NBA player is a big part of it.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between right now.
And the Lakers starting five. We've got Patrick Beverly. He's out there with MP. LeBron James out there with Davis. And it's Gabriel in at the 4 slot. Now here's Paul. Driving inside. And Davis with the block. Bridges against MP. And that one drops for him. MP's got 5.
No, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Here's Bridges. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Back to Booker. It's hauled in by Beverly. And now just over a minute played here in the first. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come. Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Floats one. Out to James. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Gabriel. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Bridges. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Beverly against Booker. Pass to Crowder to halt the run. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
MP, the pass to James. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here's Paul. No good on the shot. And it's the Lakers the other way. James outside. Kicks it out to MP. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Paul. Davis with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
He does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Yep, that one goes.
They're really working the paint now.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Back to Shamet. From behind the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Back to Payne. Outside Craig. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds now. MP against Payne. And the basket by MP. MP's got 15.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Shamet. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's goal. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that one.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-6 run. MP against Payne. MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Dario Saric.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 11. Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He ended up with 26 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He's been unbelievable their last few games, and he'll present quite a challenge again here tonight. Guys, over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Beverly, he's checked in for Westbrook. Ball hits them both. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Bridges. And they get it back. Outside Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
MP shot is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
Booker against Beverly. Here's Bridges, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And think about this. In an era of load management,
that'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead, up 11, and we'll step away briefly, but get you
32. The Lakers, 43.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got MP. Also Patrick Beverly out there. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. And it's Gabriel in at the 4-man position.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Phoenix with the ball. 11-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Takes the 3. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Well, the Suns shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Paul. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
Booker doing a good job that time instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
Pass to Gabriel. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
They have no answer defensively inside.
3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Stolen by MP. From deep 3-point range. The Lakers with the rebound. And he's going for the oop here. Shot clock at 5. They break out 5 on 3. Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Here's Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP against Bridges. They get it back. Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 9.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Timeout call. The Suns and Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion.
Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Šarić in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
MP, the pass to Davis. Stolen by Bridges.
Los Angeles foul. Number 11. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker no good. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's MP. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 24.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Inside, Paul. And he makes it on the layup.
Oh, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
MP against Paul. MP, that one's good. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now Paul, outside Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Paul against MP. To the inside. Here's Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Sometimes you look up at the scoreboard and AD has piled up a bunch of points and you shrug your shoulders. It's effortless.
Back to Paul. Crowder outside. The 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
Second team foul.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Aiden, he's checked in for Saric. And the Lakers also making a switch. Gabriel's checked in. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
MP, the pass to Davis. From downtown, Gabriel's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
To the middle. Out to Beverly. Pass to MP. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Westbrook, he's checked in for MP. The Suns so far in the fourth. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을. 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기.
Right into the locker room. Sometimes there'll be stuff for you to do with the coach. Sometimes there'll be stuff to do with the team. You might have a press conference. You might do a locker room scrum with the reporters. You know, we wanted to integrate a lot of what was going on in the arena because that's an important part of the experience that we didn't really dig into as much in the past.
And I love how as you progress, more things open up, and it almost feels like the arena is alive around you.
Right. Yeah, we have a whole host of characters that are, most of the time just doing their own thing in the background. Again, we wanted to try to bring that whole atmosphere and experience more and more alive, and I think we took some really cool steps with it this year.
So every year in my career, I look forward to kind of that big moment at the end of your journey, and there's something really cool this year. Without spoiling.
Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved till later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And now the Lakers starting group. Patrick Beverley out there with MP. And it's LeBron James. And there's Davis. And it's Gabriel into the power forward position.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fox goes in over Davis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer and finding the open man.
Now, here's MP. His scoring has been the engine that drives him. His average is all the way up around, 36.5 points a game. Wow. Nailed from three-point land.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
They get it again, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Herter passes to Sabonis. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Charlotte.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled. Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And, Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Here's Herter after the made shot from MP. Herter finds Barnes. Ball's knocked loose. 5 to shoot. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
MP, no good. The Kings trail by 7. Lets it go from deep. Gabriel with the rebound. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. MP against Fox. The three from MP. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Medu. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. MP's really making a difference here.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. .151 left here in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Davis. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Monk. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lakers leading by 10. And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 19 points for MP. Outside, Davis. Pass to Holmes. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game we saw him score 13.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
The 3 from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so here's Sacramento. It's a 16-point game. Outside, Davis. Back to Mitchell. They need this. That one misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Three-pointer. Another miss by MP. Monk with the ball. Sacramento again missing. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just...
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lot. Third free throw shot of the game.
At the line for your Kings, Rashawn Holmes, shooting 1.
At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Rashawn Holmes out there with Lyles. And it's Davis in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He picked up 26 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He's one of the reasons they're so hot right now. He made a great contribution in that one. And Kevin, let's see if they can keep it going.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
And he'll shoot free throws here. They're clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. Over the last few seasons, the Kings... That is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
It's working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Sabonis, he's checked in for one. And the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 20. MP deciding where to go with it. The putback is no good. The Kings shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 19. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Patrick Beverly. He's out there with MP. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Gabriel in at the 4. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The King is an incredible passer.
MP against Fox. He takes it in. Count it from 12. Fox has got 8.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And the pass to Beverly. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for MP. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. Here's Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Herter's got his first basket of the night.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Harvey. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the Lakers with some changes. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for MP. Los Angeles leading by 18. Pass to Beverly. Walker against Barnes.
Substituting
Angeles will
on
go for a
court.
different look here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Fox. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
히말라야 눈더미같이 쌓인 일들은 히말라야 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 버늘 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah 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 feeling all this yeah 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 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air
You know, Shep Owens, your rival, has always been, you know, a favorite player in that tournament. And so, you know, as you've worked your way through all of these different quests and things to do, you've met all sorts of fun and interesting people along the way. They all sort of come together in the end, and you get to battle to, you know, really prove once and for all who is the #1 player in the city.
So one of the key parts of the narrative is leadership. How did you guys implement leadership in NBA 2K23's My Career Mode?
Yeah, we really wanted to make that an important part of sort of the storyline this year.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's MP. His scoring has been the engine that drives him. His average is all the way up around, 36.5 points a game. Wow. MP with it. Rozier defending.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. We're about 1 minute into the first.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
The kick out to Ball. Again, Ball missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The 3 from MP. And another 3 for the Lakers. And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
It's good.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Well, I think that's where knowing where your teammates are on the floor at all times is critical, and then being willing to give them the ball at the appropriate time.
Oubre's checked in for Plumlee. Ball, the pass to Rozier. For 3. And the Hornets miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Hayward against Beverly. Here's MP. Clock at 6. Shoots it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Oubre. Pass to Rozier. Back to Hayward. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And this game will be half of a contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well, separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
The end of the game.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest.
Himalaya 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 Himalaya 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요
and apply them on the court.
So while we have you here, Ben, any words of wisdom that you can give to the community that's entering my career and progressing through it?
Yeah, I think the one thing I would say is that, try to make it your story. One of the things that we've done, and I think we've done especially a good job on it this year, is trying to give you different ways to approach things, different ways to build your character, leadership styles to take on. So, try and think about what you're doing and try to make your experience your own. Maybe you push down our music quest line more. If you're more into fashion, you can try that one. If you're more into business and endorsements, you can do that. Or if you really just want to focus
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
And the Lakers starting five. MP is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Davis. And it's Gabriel in at the four-man spot. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Fultz. He played a great game against San Antonio. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Beverly. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. MP's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Now here's Davis. Last game out, 36 points for him. 5 on the clock. From deep, MP. The rebound by Carter. The three from Suggs. They get it back. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. James. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, my God. LeBron James. That power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
And it's blocked by Davis. And he recovers it. Fultz against MP. Over MP. And another miss by Orlando.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And there's James on the assist by Davis. James has got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James playoff scoring record, because the player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
Here's Fultz, following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Carter. Down low. Here's Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Trying to get back on track. That one drops for him.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Beverly outside. Back to MP. Beverly outside. MP right side. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. MP against Anthony. Pass to Westbrook. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
The Lakers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Magic. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Reeves. We've got 13 seconds left now in the first quarter. A nice shot by MP.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Walker is the 2 with LeBron playing the 3. Juan Toscano-Anderson is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's MP in at the point. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Fultz. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 on the clock.
And that's just good effort that time by LeBron James on the defensive end.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Anthony. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you. Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 36 points, and his offensive IQ led to intelligent shots. He was extremely efficient. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Pass to Toscano, and stolen by Anthony. The ball's knocked loose, and that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So it's Los Angeles, up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
Your Magic, 34. The Lakers, 49.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Magic shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And Banchero gets it to go.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
And there's the lob, and finished off by Davis.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
From the top of the key, can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
James outside, clock at 4. MP, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Markelle Fultz. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Pass to Banchero. Now here's Wagner. Jacks up a 3. And they recover it. Here's Suggs. They double him with Beverly. Wagner, right side. The three from Suggs. Here's Fultz. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Fultz has got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
From deep, MP. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
Suggs, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Bryant, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Shot from 12. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Greg.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Fultz finds Wagner. Back to Fultz. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And Fultz pulls it down.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
From deep, MP. Knocked loose. For Orlando, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively. Not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Anthony Davis. MP is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Gabriel in at the power forward position. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 28 points for the game.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 16. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Anthony. Up top, Fultz. Covered by MP. Back to Fultz. And Davis with the block.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Suggs is checked in for Anthony. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Just 2 to shoot. And Caro no good. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's MP. Got a hand on it. Pass to Suggs. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
MP against Fultz. James with the ball. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Davis. From deep, MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Back to Fultz. Wagner outside. Outside Carter. Wide open. And the shot goes. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. James outside. Throws it up high. And MP throws it down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
A line change here for Orlando. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Ross finds Bamba. Here's Hampton. Back to Ross. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
It's Hampton on the wing. Nunn defends. Jones with the block. Ross against MP. Outside Nunn. Lets it go. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Hampton. Pass to Bamba. To the paint. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Bamba.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
MP outside. Three-pointer. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
in my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들에
Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the up, fake one movie. Even out so long, they don't even want to talk no more, just run down. No lock doors, I serve. She was hanging with a op, we call her Mickey, we talk to her. I was on Panda, stop. Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stock. I put it on that thing, I'm very invested in it.
Push them, I'll put the portrait. If you happen to, it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town, down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and stacking crowns. Give
Welcome to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and we're taking ankles today with my favorite topic, dribble moves in NBA 2K23. New to NBA 2K this year? Get into 2KU to practice in the Play Now menu. It's a great place to work on your ball handling. Size-ups are a great way to set defenders up for easy drives to the basket. Try flicking the pro stick in different directions and speeds to pull off.
And a pair of rivals that don't see each other that often. But, Grant, it's always heated when they do.
NBA, I like these heated matchups. There's something extra special about rivalries that cross conference lines. It gives the game a playoff feel, knowing they only get together twice in the regular season.
Here are the five for the Lakers. MP is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Gabriel in at the 4. That one misses.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Hero. 17 points in his last outing. James against Oladipo. Back to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Over Beverly. Offensive rebound. Hero with the bucket.
A great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
MP against Lowry. Here's MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Tipped away. Oladipo outside. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by James. MP's got 5 points.
And you love how LeBron is able to lift the whole team with his passing. That facilitating gives them a lot of energy.
Back to Lowry for 3. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. MP with it. Really played well against Orlando in his last game.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Davis, the pass to MP. James, outside. And he lobs it up.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Miami trailing. MP with it. Now Oladipo defending to the inside. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there.
With some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Hero comes in for Strus. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. And here's MP. Pass to Beverly. And he's going for the lob. And MP throws it down.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
On the court for the Lakers, we've got Anthony Davis, Patrick Beverly out there with MP. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Gabriel in at the 4. Pass to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Adebayo's gotten his first points in this one.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
From deep, MP. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Lowry, the pass to Yurtseven. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. The shot to stop the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think IISBA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back. Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lowry against MP. Beverly outside. 6 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in for Gabriel. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Inside. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Oladipo. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He added 43 points and also did a lot of damage from long. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
It's stolen by MP. 55 seconds left in the first half. And another three for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Hero against Beverly. Pass to Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. Here's Adebayo. James with the block.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
A different look for Miami. Strus, he's checked in. So as we conclude the first half with a fairly one-sided game, Lakers ahead, up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back.
46.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Back to Lowry. The three is up. James with the rebound. The Lakers shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Britt, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Lowry against MP. Picked it out of midair. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's stolen by MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 39.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Lowry against MP. To end the run. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Really just mastery in the pick and roll from Kyle Lowry, per usual, making the correct decision.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Beverly. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Hero outside. James against Oladipo. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Over James. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Bam Adebayo. Nuns checked in for the Lakers. Checked in for Miami. Strus comes in for Oladipo. And the Lakers also making a change. MP's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Here's James. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got MP. Also Patrick Beverly out there. LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Gabriel in at the power forward. Davis finds James. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Just identifying the weak link in the defense that time. Rare to see LeBron James make the wrong decision.
Hero outside. For 3, Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The first free throw is good, and the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about
substitution
checked in for Walker.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 1.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Vincent. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Pass to Haslam. Here's Harris. Fires from 14. That one goes. Count it.
And that's why you run the pick and play. Shake somebody loose, and the result was a clean look from Gary Harris.
MP outside. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Vincent. And so it the the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you. Tonight's game. So long, everyone.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 burner 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah 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 feeling all this yeah 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 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it I've been taxed for the night yeah meet up extra early get it started yeah or gonna meet it 내게 말을 해 I don't recognize your friend's face 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게 원하면 함께 chillin' 때로는 backpresent tonight Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼 Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm searching Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap, ooh 맘에 든 애를 bang, ay Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼 ay 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 ay 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 ay 싹 다 뒤로 밀어 야 넌 앞을 즐기지 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이 하루만 놀아게 we down for the night oh bass bumping right oh I done lost count oh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah 내 도착지는 space see me in the stars yeah 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 티하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들으면 make the mood ay, We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보단 흰 19개 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해 500만 원 next 19 That means I'm getting paid Yeah, grinding every day Yeah, 손으로 모아 pray Yeah, yeah Look 나름 겸손해 Yeah, 너무 감사해 Yeah 미지가 주는 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼 Yeah, let's get it
baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you do make my temperature dey rise. If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Love, baby.